New webcam, new project, and a new year. Got a lot to talk about, so let's dive into this. We've got a new webcam, which is what you are seeing right now. And you might see this version of me a little bit more often now. Not only am I, I normally get kind of dressy for doing videos, and right now it's just New Year's Day, so I got nothing. I'm just wearing a t-shirt. So I'm like 3 out of 10 right now, but that doesn't matter because project restoration is a big topic. Um, and you might just see me in my casual clothes a lot more as I'll probably be putting in videos as I play games or live stream now that I have a webcam. And the webcam has a microphone that is alright. At least I'll hear some feedback on you guys about that on this video because I'm just going to record it straight from the webcam for now. I think the webcam is going to improve the videos quite a bit as half of my humor is expressions. So you don't get to see that at all when I just have the video going and no no visual of my face or the face I'm playing with. It always seems to improve sort of the connection between you and watching a video. Because I don't know. Imagine if Markiplier never had a video of him while he was playing the game. It just totally different feel. Um, so we'll see how this affects it. And if nothing else, it's going to make making little videos like this with announcements much easier. Alright, Project Restoration. Big bad boy. Time to actually start doing before I start saying. Because I've always done it where I have a big idea and I make a video on it, I post it here on you guys to see, and I said before I really did anything. And then it takes a little while for me to actually process or code or whatever. Um, and this time, I've already got a pretty big initiative going before saying very much about Project Restoration. All I've really said is on the Discord chat, like, here's a new thing, stay tuned. Let's see here. We are going to create a new decompiler for old Minecraft, specifically beta 1.7.3, where we actually have, or at least we're going to attempt to have every method, every field decompiled. Right now in Minecraft Coder Pack version 43, which is for beta 1.7.3, seriously like a third to a quarter of the code is still not decompiled. In the client, like not even, like Bukkit is a nightmare because it's hardly decompiled. But there's still a lot that can be done with the decompiler in beta, and we are not going to mess with Coder Pack. Like, we could totally create a new file that basically says, here's how to decompile it better for the Coder Pack, and you just kind of overwrite it. But Mr. Coder Pack has copyright, and we don't want to mess with that. So we're creating our own decompiler, which so far is, I mean, JLang has been working away on this for the past few months. Just thank you, JLang. You definitely you put a lot of work into this thing. So him and I are working away on getting more of Minecraft decompiled. It is not easy. You have to go through a lot of code, make sure what this method is what you're trying to make it say it is, with almost no hints because it's beta 1.7.3. So it's still going to take a little while, but we've got a lot of it done. Second of all, new mods, mostly ones that I'm programming. I know other people are making their own little mods right now, and instead of trying to be like, shh, New Frontier Craft, you know, trying to, you know, don't divide the community, let's all focus on one thing. One big aspect of Project Restoration is I want to bring all of our creations in our community together. Instead of, you know, someone mentioned to me at one point, you know, Big Beta Box, our Discord main channel right now, is more of a promotion for, or at least for a little while, it's more of a promotion for New Frontier Craft than anything, because it would attract people from Beta and Alpha, and then they'd see New Frontier Craft, and people from Beta and Alpha would sometimes chat in it, but it was mostly for like, you like Beta and Alpha? Here's New Frontier Craft. And honestly, that was its intention. Although I also had the intention of being like, I want to see what other people are making too. And now that intention, that latter intention is becoming bigger and bigger, and I really want to unite this community much better. I want to step in the background more by building a platform for everyone to just show off their creations for beta, and through that try to restore this community for old Minecraft. I still go on videos on YouTube, the nostalgia videos as you might call them, and there are still people commenting within a few months that are getting hundreds of likes of like, dude, old Minecraft was the best. Why is there like nothing here anymore about old Minecraft? Or like something weird along those lines, like, I love old Minecraft, I wish it would come back. And I'm like, we can make it come back. Um, so I'm likely going to make a new forum, which is unfortunate on my end because I wish I could change the domain name of newfrontiercraft.net to projectrestoration.net or something, but I'd have to pay some extra money, and just make a new forum about anything old Minecraft related, from alpha and older to beta to mods to texture packs to um, probably New Frontiercraft will be in that category. And on the topic of mods, I'm going to be making new mods for old Minecraft, not just New Frontiercraft. I'm already 60% complete one mod that I've only been chatting with the New Frontiercraft administration with for just beta 1.7.3, and although it's small in its size, in terms of how much I've modded Minecraft, it's got a lot of potential. So let me just kind of set it up for you, but still not really give it away. I was sitting there thinking, actually, I'm just going to give it away, who cares? I was sitting there thinking, how could I make something that the average person can add to without knowing code? So kind of like a texture pack, but something that would still work within the framework of Minecraft. I thought books were a cool idea for New Frontiercraft because that was kind of the intention behind it. Was the average person could just write a book and put it in New Frontiercraft and cool. But we aren't really writers, so it just like spanked me. It was like, freaking dungeon generator. Create a custom structure generator, not just for dungeons, but for anything. Someone can type in, some sort of data file that Minecraft will read and generate into the terrain for both servers and single player. So it'll just be my custom structure generator, and I've already got basically the framework of it laid down. I just got to add in things like generating chests, other weird little quirks like checking if something is a solid block. And without context, that makes very little sense. But again, like, I've got the main thing already down. I could totally release it as is, as version 1.0, but I'm going to wait on that. I want to clean it up more before then. Okay. So, as you're hearing, I'm talking a lot about Project Restoration and not very much about New Frontiercraft. And I am making it official. Project Restoration is now my main focus, not New Frontiercraft. New Frontiercraft is just a subcategory in Project Restoration, and it's likely to be pushed off for a little while. Because, first of all, I want to get it onto the new decompiler, so then New Frontiercraft source is much more readable and easier to develop, and New Frontiercraft, as big as it is, that would be a massive advantage. But doing that is going to take a lot of time. I also want to take it off of Bukkit because that's shaky. We'll probably, if Project Restoration starts coming in strong, we're going to try to make our own version of Bukkit because that is a mess. We're going to make it totally open source because that is how you rock the world. But yeah, New Frontiercraft is just going to be a subcategory, just a really big mod for beta, and is need for some serious construction behind the I was gonna say behind the wheels, but that doesn't make any sense. You know what I mean. So there's a very large chance that the main New Frontiercraft server is going to be replaced with something different, and that could be just another New Frontiercraft server, and that might make little sense at the moment. Actually, no, it would make sense now that you know that I'm making a custom dungeon generator. I'm going to keep calling it that, but it's really a custom structure generator. Like, you could create bushes with the thing. and this would be for basically the creative world that I had open for a little while back in 1.8.4. So then you can create dungeons and then kind of transform it onto your data file. Now, one big thing to disclose before anyone asks, it's not going to be super easy at first with version 1.0 of this dungeon structure generator, because it's not like you're going to be able to select something in Minecraft and copy it over into the structure to be generated and then just create a couple of parameters for where it will generate. No, you're going to have to manually type in all the numbers, block IDs. It's going to be annoying at first. Again, if Project Restoration comes on strong, I could totally develop some sort of weird selection thing to convert it over into a small dungeon file without the parameters yet, and then you just put in the parameters. But not yet. And because of that, again, I'm looking at you, Dakota, my one and only Patreon patron. Because I'm kind of diverging from New Frontier Craft here, if you pull away your subscription, I got no judgment on you, man. I'm totally kind of going on my own rocker here again. So mostly if I shut down the New Frontier Craft server, like I'm just kind of doing my own thing right now. So now this is a big project, many fronts on it, and it's definitely not going to get boring because I think it's going to be pretty cool. I think we really need something where we can all, in an organized manner, post our creations from mods, texture packs, blah, 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 in a forum and servers. I haven't said that at all. Like, beta 1.7.3 servers, this would totally be a good spot for, putting that all together. I hope it's a wake-up call to this community. And this gets me to my last thing with this project. This will be my last thing to do with old Minecraft. Once Project Restoration, I mean, if it starts out weak and just stays weak, like, I can't stay here in old Minecraft forever. I've got no more nostalgia for old Minecraft. I'm here purely because I enjoy the older version of the game, but you can only enjoy Minecraft for so long. It's been many years. And I want to create something that people really enjoy playing or creating stuff for. And at some point, I gotta draw the line. I've always spoken about this in the background, but Project Restoration is going to be my last big effort for old Minecraft. And know that it's not, I won't be, let's say it does start out kind of weak. I'm not going to be stopping anytime soon. First of all, I just started playing my old beta 1.7.3 world again that I used to a lot back in the day. That's going to keep me connected to doing old Minecraft stuff for a little while. And I'm really not expecting Project Restoration to have a really strong initiative for maybe a few weeks yet. I mean, we still got to really hash out a couple things. But, once I'm back in school, which will actually be about 3 weeks from now, so there's a lot of time still. And the school year's over, and let's say Project Restoration has still been pretty weak, very little growth, about where we are right now. I'm going to have to be like, sorry, boys, it was a good time making mods for you. But it's time to work on my own thing now. But, I mean, if Project Restoration gets big, keeps going, I'll still be here. So once I've got this posted, I'll be live streaming me just working on stuff, probably with the webcam. See how that goes. And, yeah, I hope to see you on that server.